Investigators are returning this morning to a quiet neighborhood in Connecticut where a disaster played out on Friday afternoon. A small plane crashing into two homes. Inside one of those houses, two young children. ABC's Lindsay Janis is on the scene in East Haven, Connecticut. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. The people of this small community that sits right alongside a runway say this is one of their worst fears come true. Rescuers searched through the night, recovering 4 bodies, including 2 children who were inside one of the homes crushed by a small plane that came crashing out of the sky.
Children in the house.
One of its wings slicing through an upstairs bedroom where neighbors say a 1-year-old and a 13-year-old may have been.
We seen it hit, and one wing went through one house. The wing on the left side of the plane had landed through the bedroom where the 2 children were.
Within seconds of the crash, their mother could be heard screaming on the front lawn.
She said, "My 2 children are in the house."
Asked where they were. She's upstairs and went upstairs and flipped over the beds and then flipped over a crib and looked in the closet and couldn't find anybody.
Neighbors say it's a nightmare come true.
I was always afraid of planes, about planes coming in. It's going to crash someday.
Overnight, the pilot's been identified as Bill Henningsgaard, visiting colleges with his 17-year-old son, Max. It was not the former Microsoft executive's first crash. In 2009, he and his mother were rescued from a Washington state river after the plane he was piloting had engine trouble. What caused his plane to crash on Friday, roughly a mile before the runway, remains a mystery. Just 2 minutes before the crash, Henningsgaard told air traffic controllers that despite the weather, he had the runway in sight.
You going to be able to maintain visual contact with the airport? Using visual contact. Okay.
Moments later, the cockpit of his twin-engine plane was in flames, having pierced 2 floors of this home and into its basement. So now that all the bodies have been recovered, investigators are returning to the scene behind me this morning to try to figure out how and why this happened. Bianna?
Such devastation for that mother who lost 2 of her children. All right, Lindsay, our thanks to you.